Hi there everyone, I am your Chias and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Thief. Now I didn't find anything else in that tomb that we've explored in the last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that that lever that we found is to be used somewhere else. Also, I just died, so you know we are off to a good start, as always. But really now, what I wanted to do here, and I think you could already tell, is get that gemstone there. That, that one, yeah. Oh, right now, to get off of here safely again, shouldn't be too hard, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Great. Now, the question is, where do we have to use that lever? And if I judge this game correctly, it's probably somewhere on the other end of the map. So, I'm going to make a cut here and I'll be seeing you somewhere on the other end of the map. See ya! Hey kids, did you know that all of these things are loot? Well, now you do. And now finding all the loot of this level is going to be much easier than I would have assumed it to be. I think it was 1500, right? Something like that, wasn't it? Let me take another look actually. Oh no, 2000. Well, maybe it's not going to be that easy. But at least we are on the right way. That is literally the only thing that I want to show here. See ya! Okay, now, I got here and I haven't been here yet. Here would be here. And if you don't know where here exactly is, well, it's... wait actually a moment. To be precise, it is somewhere around here. So now you know that. And I'm doing a fantastic job of keeping the level design and layout of this game relatable to you, viewers. I know it's a temple I reached after taking some detours and basically that's the best you're gonna get. I could have shown you my way to get here, though on the other hand I couldn't because I have no idea. You know, I'm not quite sure if this was a new place or if I've been here already or, you know, something and stuff and... Okay, right now I'm just trying to make up justifications. Point is, I'm here. And I know that I haven't been here yet. Have we established that? I think we have. Also, man, that's kind of empty. Oh man, that's kind of loot. And I think we have enough loot in gems. So at least that's something we don't have to worry about anymore. Actually, this game is being really generous right now. And, okay, granted, after that one other level was really kind of bad about this, I am not unhappy about that. But anyway, hey, carpet. At least I think these are supposed to be rolled up carpets. And a scroll. From Secretary of Protocol Baitan to Keeper of the Keys Fukan. It is spoken that Vaturan has closed the Colosseum for reasons other than piety. Or rather piety. In a year and a day of mourning, Turan may devise a way to make money from the building. As cheering crowds were to his father, is the clink of coins to Turan. To enter the key, with Baturak is genius. None will touch it, yet should it serve it can be lost to grave robbers. Our new master is wily. This humble servant fears for Karadin. I actually kind of think that this is going to be at least somewhat important, because, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think what the scroll was trying to say is that somewhere in this tomb should be a key to the Colosseum, which, following video game logic, we probably have to enter. Just, you know, a hunch on my part. Also, here are guys, which should probably at least kind of worry me. Oh, I doubt that they are going to be a problem. So up here we go. Or do we come from here? Or is this really just a dead end? Would seem that way. Would seem that way. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there is a variety of unexplored places around here. And I'm right now just not seeing them. Oh hey, tiara. I'm gonna take that. Nearing our loot goal. I think one more piece and we should be done with that at least. Okay. Now where we want to go? Possibly here. Possibly. Well, there's a guy standing around there. And there is what seems to be a dead end. But you never know until you... Yeah, very obviously it is. I can dig it. So let's go... Let's go to where that guy is standing. I mean, at least he has his back turned on us. Which means that he won't be dangerous to us. So he's going to take a nap now. Are there really none of his friends around? I think I'm hearing them, but I wanted to jump there, but the game didn't agree with me on that, so sometimes I have to make compromises and such. What is up there actually? That's something to check out later. But right now I'm just going to try to jump over there and see what good it does me. Not much at all, really. Though at least this place is new. Does new necessarily mean good? Of course not. But new at least means we can explore if we want to. Though I don't quite know why we would want to, because there doesn't seem to be anything here. So I'm gonna reload another save and try to check out what's up there. I mean, we have plenty of rope arrows. And by plenty I mean 4. Wait. This ceiling is not made of wood. Is this ceiling really not made of wood? I have a hard time believing that. Is anything made of wood like that thing there? Oh, yes it is. Well, it would have been very suspicious if it wasn't possible to get up here. Okay. How about here? This building is big. Not that there is anything wrong with that. Hey, masked loot. And we have enough loot. Do we? Yes, we do. So don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm going to assume that at one level where the loot was so hard to come by was just an exception. And I'm not unhappy about that. Because really, if that's the kind of thing I have to worry about, it's in my opinion not particularly good game design. I mean, finding loot, let's be honest here, is more or less of a chore. So, if that's your biggest problem, well, that's kind of annoying. And the rest of this place is actually not empty. But seeing how it's really just a useless bunch of loot, I doubt that coming here is actually worth the effort. Okay, good. Also here. We are in fact finding way more loot than we need. I mean, it doesn't hurt. You may have already noticed that the loot that we find in a level adds to our gold after finishing a level. That means it determines how much equipment we can buy before starting the next mission. But then on the other hand, I was never too reliant on that kind of thing. So, you know, there's a hole in the ceiling. Huh. I might want to get through here. Possibly. Maybe. Can I shoot a rope arrow up there? No, I can't. Because it's stone and not wood. That would have been too easy. There doesn't seem to be any way to make myself a stepping stone. So that of course means I'm going to make a cut here. See you in a minute. Hey, remember that place? It seems to be the only way left to go if I'm not missing anything. Now, here we have two ways that we can go, either along this cave or further along here. And I think first we're going to go along here. Just for the chance that there might be something here. And it doesn't look too bad so far. Though, okay, well that answers that. So I assumed that that would be an... Okay, no, I think I get it. So what I was going to say is, I assume that this is an alternate way into where we've just been. That's where that hole in the ceiling was connected to. Okay. Non-linear level design is something I can get behind. Also, I just died. The more observant among you might have noticed. Okay. Now we are here. Which, as I already said, seems to be rather empty. I really hope that that's not all there is to it. Okay. Let's see what's here. At least I'm fairly positive that we've never been here before. And that's a start. Of course. However, it does seem to be pretty empty, but if I jump up here and then go over there, then there is this staircase which doesn't seem to lead anywhere. I should possibly remember it for later, but right now I should probably rather go down into the temple. So, this doesn't look like much at all. Where am I? I'm here. Now, apparently this is some sort of corridor connecting to some other building, which to me seems fairly promising. Also, the game is more or less just throwing water arrows at us. I mean, a lot of these I've picked up off screen, but it's true nonetheless. It's just throwing them at us, as I already said. Broadhead arrows, sure, I'm gonna take... Actually, these are rope arrows. There's a difference. Bottle, useless. Skeleton, book, necklace. Or rather medallion. Oh, just those two? Okay. We had just come upon a tall and sturdy tower, and it was agreed upon that we should deposit the talisman there. The staircase to the top floor had collapsed some time ago, which made ascension difficult. Eric had pointed out the ledge circling the tower, suggesting that one of us place the talisman out there. I laughed at his comment uncaringly. This disturbs me. Tall and sturdy tower. Talisman so much ago, which made ascension difficult. Eric had pointed out the ledge circling place the talisman out there. Okay. Maybe that's something I should remember. I say and will probably forget in a matter of seconds. But you know, what did you expect? The talisman is going to be a usable item? Question mark? I don't know. Now where does this lead? This leads here. I have the sneaking suspicion. I wanted to say I have the sneaking suspicion that I've already been here, but seeing how I've never heard Garrett comment on it, I might have been wrong. Wait, get in here. Yes, and there's loot in here. Once again, I don't need it. I'm just kind of being a perfectionist right now. Looks like we won't go up. I don't think we can jump, no, so we have to use rope arrows. This is not how you use rope arrows. It's basically just more or less a parody of how you use rope arrows, if you are as dumb as me. I think, in fact, that that's more like it. Okay. So here we are now. And here we can go further up, where there's fire arrows and a diamond. Not exactly what I needed. Okay. So is this place completely optional? Some things would suggest that it is. So if we instead go here, the lava of course doesn't hurt us, even though we are right next to it. But you know, Garrett, he doesn't have a problem with such things, and yikes. Well, if he fell into it, he probably would. But come on, that won't happen. Because we are so good at platforming. Now that we are here... There's the tower that Book was talking about. There's these fire elementals, which I don't want to get close to. So instead, I'm gonna go up. And somehow I feel like making a hard save here. I should probably make more of those. Alright. So I hope that getting to the top of the tower is going to be worth it. And not just for the loot. Hey, scroll. Fire rains upon us from the sky. At the temple of Nahotep, 4 hallowed geldings were offered to appease the acrimonious earth. The sanguine overture has done nothing to pacify her. Also, that place is probably about worshipping some sort of earth goddess, maybe? Or fire, or... Well, I don't know. I don't know, but... Getting to the top floor doesn't look too easy. Except if we are lucky and... Wrong arrows, right arrows. If the ceiling is made of wood. Which it isn't. So we have to improvise. And by improvise I mean... This will probably not be the worst point to make a cut. Because I don't think we can make that jump. Yeah, that's a fool's errand. See you in a minute. That's actually kind of clever. By climbing out of the window we get here. And I assume that this will enable us to get further up. Because otherwise this wouldn't make a lot of sense. So these seem to be made of wood. Okay. So up we go. That was not my fault. I'm going to stand by that. He just didn't grab onto that rope. He didn't. Now let's try this again. Why? How? I'm going to blame the game on that. I really am. Also, these fire elementals, they might go and be a problem, and I don't want that. Why doesn't he climb onto the thing? Maybe it was because of how I don't know. But I sure as hell am going to try it again on that one. And maybe here that fire elemental is not going to roast me. Okay, he grabbed onto it. It's a beginning. Oh, come on. Is that really what it's gonna be? No, it's not. Good. Very, very good. My Oro. I hope it was worth it. Is that a fire talisman? Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. So the only thing left to do is to leave the city. And I think that's something we can do in the next episode. And until then, I am your German Snob. This is Let's Play Thief Gold, and I'm going to be seeing you again tomorrow. And until then, have a wonderful evening and goodbye.